Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. So, in the last episode we finished another main story mission and we actually got the new main story mission now, the Journey to Meridian. However, this will be on hold for a while because I would like to visit the other planets first and, finish the remaining loyalty missions. And the first thing that I would like to do is go and talk to all of my companions again. I mean, a few of them specifically sent me a mail that they wanted to talk to me. And as usual, I'm going to check in with all of them. And I guess we're going to start with Suvi over here.
I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break.
Okay.
Care for some tea, Ryder?
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea. I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
Well, but you will be able to taste new stuff. I mean, that's the whole point of coming here. And it seems that you're already kind of busy doing that, licking rocks and trying weird alien plants.
I don't want to seem harsh, but there's really no take-backsies with this one.
I know I can't do anything about it, which is why I wish my brain would behave itself. The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture. My family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
You're here because of family science is important. Well, I guess both of it is true.
From everything you've told me, you're here because of your family. Your love of science, doesn't that come from them? Aren't you with them every time you chase down a new discovery?
Ryder, that's beautiful.
My mother made the implant in my head, and my father created the AI that uses it. I haven't lost them either.
Thank you, Ryder.
You're welcome for whatever. And now you just drop me off here. And yeah, I don't know if I've ever shown you the space hamster. It's here in my quarters now, and I can pet it. Just like in Mass Effect 2, I believe. And you found him again in Mass Effect 3. But yeah, since we're down here now, let's see if we have any companions in the area. Like Cora, for example.
Got a minute? I could use a favor.
Sure, hit me with it.
Sure, what do you need?
I kept thinking about Sarissa and my not being a Pathfinder. And the thinking turned into a project on Eos. Can you help me finish it?
What kind of project?
I'll put the nav points in the helm. Come along and I'll show you.
Okay, sure. Go to Eos with Cora. Will do.
That Archon barely sees us as sentient. Strings people up like puppets. Didn't know Sam could do that to his Pathfinder. You sure you're okay?
Well, I'm still alive, so I guess so.
Just a lingering bruise or two. My vitals are good.
Let's hope that sample he took isn't a problem. Losing the Krogan could really hurt us down the line. But at least we got Reika. Sorry, rambling. Did you need me?
No, I think I'm fine.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Alright, talk to Cora. Do we got any more entries on the crew info board? Yes. Comparative Religious Study Meetup. We did these on the Nexus and they were always fun and interesting. Bring your own text to study or just come listen to others discuss theirs. Sign up below so we have a rotation for coffee, Suvi. And Jaal and Kalo are interested. Okay, well, have fun with that, I suppose. And we finally have another word of the day. Vesagara. Vesagara, noun, literally uprooted people, used to speak impolitely of those from the Milky Way. Say Vesagara, Jaal. Comments. Not as bad as it could be, spelled like it's sneered. It is used mostly by the Rokam. To be fair, one doesn't get more uprooted than being a galaxy away. That's a good point. Is it Vesagara or Vesagara? Sui. I don't know, but that's a pretty detailed question. Anyway, are there any other people down here, like Lexi, for example? She should be in the med bay, I'm
We
sure.
need to talk about Sam.
Dr. Taparo does not approve of how we escaped the Ket containment field on the Archon's flagship.
By stopping the Pathfinder's heart. No, I do not approve.
Well, I mean, he asked me and I approved because in the end, staying on the ship as a captive would have been even worse, right? Because we would be dead or exalted. So it seemed like a risk worth taking at that time. And in the end, it did work.
Relax, Doc. It turned out okay.
Dying, even temporarily, is never okay. Ryder, Sam killed you. Yes, he brought you back, but what if he didn't?
I cannot learn without the Pathfinder. That would be akin to killing a part of myself.
Your lines of code, you can't die.
I mean, sure, there was a risk that Sam would not be able to bring me back because, I mean, an organic life form isn't perfect, so there's no guarantee that he would be able to start my heart again. But again, that seemed like a risk worth taking because the alternative was to stay there and be killed or exalted anyway. And it seems like Lexi is implying that Sam may not have intended to bring me back, which is... Well, I mean, if Sam wanted to kill me, he could just do that at any given time, right? I mean, he could just stop my heart right here. But why would he want to? Why would he do that in that specific moment? I feel that if I can't trust Sam in a situation like that on a cat ship, I should not have him implanted into my head, right? Because he could just kill me at any given time.
Sam would never hurt me.
Thank you, Ryder.
Look, I'm not against Sam. I'm not against you, Sam. But my job's hard enough without an AI stopping your heart. Even to save your life.
Okay, sure, I will stop dying then.
Alright, I'll find a new party trick.
Have Gil teach you 3-card Monty or something.
Lexi, I apologize for any distress I have caused you.
And I'm sorry for calling you lines of code. You're more than that. Even if you don't have cells to prove it.
Okay, sure, fair enough. And I suppose as a doctor she has to be a bit skeptical about that. Anyway, let's talk to her again.
Yes?
Right, I found a new memory fragment.
I saw another memory that Dad locked away. The day my mom died.
I'm sorry, Ryder.
Yeah, it seemed like he just could not let her go.
Even in her last moments, Dad couldn't accept Mom's death.
It's hard to let go of the ones we love.
If you can't run from it, use it. Guess that's what he did.
Yeah, he actually said exactly that in that memory fragment, right? Anyway, see you around.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, so we spoke to Lexi. No, these are my quarters. I have been there already. Let's check the cargo bay. And, no one seems to be here. Liam is not on his old couch. Veteran is not inside here. So, let's go upstairs. And we got some people over here.
Liam's idea about watching vids together.
Movie night. He delayed again, out of respect for the Krogan.
Good. From what I've seen, your vids are flat. They're only seen and heard. Angara vids use tiny electrodermal signals. You feel it through your skin. I spoke to Gil. We have time to rig up a system to mimic it, if we can acquire the right components.
Well, that's interesting. I gotta say though, if we keep delaying that movie night because something bad happens, I fear we might never have it. I mean, we already delayed it after the exaltation facility, out of respect. Now we are delaying it because of the Krogans, out of respect. So, I don't know, maybe we should just have it at some point. And yeah, it does sound exciting. So, do I need to find some stuff for you, I suppose?
That sounds amazing. Let's do it.
The components we need should be sold on Aya. Let's be vigilant.
Okay, I will try to get these components for you.
Ryder, what a victory! Now that we know where Meridian is, the Archon's downfall begins.
Well, let's hope so.
A victory feels good, and there's more to come.
You have a good team here, Ryder.
Yeah, seems to be working out okay.
If you'd like, I can provide crew training about embracing emotions.
Oh, okay. I'll think about that.
Okay, let me know.
I will pass it on to my crewmates, and if they are interested in it, sure, why not? Go and embrace your emotions.
I'll see you later, Jaal.
Stay strong and clear.
All right, Gil, you have any new input?
Hey, you're 2 for 2.
What do you mean?
2 times face to face with the Archon. 2 times you spit in said face. Figuratively speaking, of course.
Maybe literally. Well, I don't think I actually did that.
We were nose to nose this time. Some spit might have hit the mark.
That's a 2-way street, Ryder. Ugh. Bastards trying to exalt us all, huh? That's what all this is about.
Could be.
Typically I like high-stakes games, but I'd rather be sitting at the kiddie table this time.
Well, you kinda are, because you always stay on the ship and you never go on the dangerous missions, so you kinda are on the kiddie table, Gil.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Okay, we talked to both of them, and I think a lot of them are actually at my control table here. Yes. Well, you're in a nice little cozy group here. Let's talk to Vetra first.
I feel like things are finally going our way, for real. Getting the Solarians back, that's huge. I just wish we didn't have to sacrifice so many for it.
Yeah, there are always sacrifices, I guess.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Speaking of sacrifices, I suppose I should talk to Drake again too.
Now is not a good time to be talking to me, Pathfinder.
Drac, listen.
Why? Your actions told me everything I need to know. Now walk away and give me time to calm down before I do something we'll both regret.
This is a weird camera angle. Vetra is in a very unfortunate position here. But yeah, apparently Drake is still angry, and I can understand it. And I think it's, you know, as I mentioned last episode, I think it's good that they actually made him angry. But yeah, maybe I'm just going to leave you be for the time being. I'm not sure if he really wants, you know, my pity or my apologies, so I'm just going to
All right, calm down time. Got it.
leave you to your own devices for now. Yep, he is not happy at all. Alright, Liam, you got any input?
Hey, Ryder. Thinking about our run through the Archon's flagship. Word of warning. You die again, I'm taking it to HR as emotional abuse. Stop it.
Okay, I already promised Lexi that I won't die again.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
So, I still need to speak to PB and Callo, because my chat with Suvi just teleported me into my quarters.
Suvi, that woman on the Nexus, she's a widow of one of my pilots.
The people you were training to explore the Scourge?
Zoe's wife was lost out there. For a fellow pilot, one does the right thing.
Like making sure her widow's got enough credits.
It's the least I can do. The most is conquering the Scourge once and for all.
Right, I remember Callo talking about that, or Callo and Suvi talking about that a while ago.
Hey, are you okay? I shudder to think what the Archon meant to do with you. I heard you had to die to get out of a trap. I think of myself as daring and death-defying, but you?
Well, I always like to beat other at stuff, I guess.
You are daring. I had to up my game. Well, you win. Jackass. Just don't get yourself exalted, okay? That asshole means to ketify us all. Can't let that happen. But he's close. He's almost figured out Krogan. It's the scariest thing. Ugh. Let's talk about something else, okay?
What if I could, but
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
there are no more dialogue
You know it.
options. So I'm just going to leave again. And finally, Callo, I'm sure he has stuff to say about the Ark.
A real victory. Our Ark back at the Nexus. I'd almost given up hope.
I probably should go back to the Nexus and have a look at the Ark, right? Yeah, you really doubted me?
I find things, Callo. My job description's only one word.
It's horrible to think of Solarians in Ket hands, but at least our Pathfinder made it. Thank you, Ryder. I mean it truly. If you ever need a favor, just ask.
Well, how about you tell me more stories about the Tempest?
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model, how power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal and we, added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
Okay, well, that's interesting. And any more opinion on the others?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I like PB, but I really hope she doesn't lean on the escape pod's manual release by accident.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
Okay, that's a good point, I guess. Maybe I should inform PB about that.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Right, so, I think I spoke to everyone now. I didn't speak to Sam. Damn it, I should have done that while I was in my quarters. Yeah, maybe I will talk to him later. Let's see if someone wrote me new mails. Yes, from Lexi. Ryder, after our last discussion, Sam and I thought it best if we both took a crash course in AI history to gain a better understanding of each other's perspectives. It's been immensely helpful in finding common ground, but also for highlighting the differences between Sam and the Geth. The Geth didn't need the Quarians to survive, but Sam cannot carry out his primary function without a Pathfinder. I still don't like that Sam has the ability to stop your heart, but I no longer have nightmares about him getting trigger happy with your life, Lexi. Okay, I'm glad that this is sorted out. And yeah, I guess I will go and talk to Sam again later. Now, I got a bunch of quests from talking to my companions. And yeah, this one is still not finished. I can only assume that I still need to find a different artifact from a different planet. So I need to go to Aya to get some equipment for the movie night. Gil wants to meet me on Ears, and so does Cora, actually. So I might actually want to go back to Ears now and get that done. Plus, I really need some vanadium, and I believe you can mine it on Ears, so maybe I should do that. And Jaal wants to meet me on Haval. And everything else is on a new planet, Aladdin, and the one with a number. So, yeah, why not go back to Ears and meet my companions there, and to Haval to meet Jaal's family. I mean, we have more than enough time in this episode. And I mean, currently the Ark is still here, but I'm pretty sure if I go back to the Nexus, we will be able to find it there. And yeah, I guess I should scan the planets before I leave. So let's do that. Oh, that is a complicated name. Doyo no Nasa. Decades-old shards of Angaran ships drift in Doyo no Nasa's orbit, indicating that the gas giant's helium-3 is more difficult to mine than our preliminary scans suggest. So maybe we shouldn't do it. Tentrobil.
I'm picking up something.
Okay, we got an anomaly here. This massive world has an extremely smooth and flat surface, primarily composed of tin and nickel. A methane and ethane atmosphere helps retain heat.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Okay, got some iron here. I'll take it. And pass 65 over here.
I'm picking up something.
Pass 65 is a scorching desert that is nonetheless surprisingly cool given the output and nearness of the Tafano sun. The temperature is a product of Pass 65's highly reflective metal deposits. Yeah, it's just 89 degrees Celsius. I mean, that's hardly anything, right?
Probe away. Satellite detected.
This appears to be a positioning beacon launched from the Solarian Ark Pachero. Its systems are too damaged to determine if it was launched accidentally or with an unknown purpose. Okay, so they were actually able to launch a satellite before they got captured. And we have another planet over here.
Anomaly detected.
Solar's severe storms, toxic atmosphere and tectonic instability make it a challenging candidate for ice mining despite oceans of frozen water and liquid ammonia. Well, I suppose we can get more ice than we need on Vault. Don't need to do it here.
Probes launched. Anomaly found.
Ice sheet. A century-old abandoned Angaran mining colony is half buried in the snow atop this massive sheet of frozen water. Alright, and that should be it. Yes, we are at 100%. So yeah, let's go back to Ears. And... oh! I think we actually have a bunch of new systems. Well, great, I haven't even scanned all of my previous ones, I believe. Yeah, there's even more over here. Holy hell. Anyway, for now, we're just going back to Ears and meet Gil and Cora. Alright, we are back in Prodromos. Let me have a look at my map. Oh, what is this? Oh, Cora wants to meet me way over there. That's interesting. But Gil wants me to meet here in Prodromos, so guess I'm going to do that first. Alright, here he is.
I'm good. You're here. Yeah, so listen, she's only got a minute or two, and she's in rare form today, just to warn you. She's here kickstarting repopulation protocols, reversing the chemical procreation blockers for colonists. Calls it boosting the batter. She's gonna try and get you to do it.
Well, I guess she's welcome to try, and it's her job, I suppose.
That is what she's here to do. The woman takes her job seriously.
Hey, if you're cool with it. I mean, makes no never mind to me. No chance I'll ever oops a baby into the world.
Am I interrupting something?
Ah, Jill. About time. This is...
Save it. I asked you both to stop by, remember? Ryder, pleasure. I know we're all very busy, so I have only one question for you.
You want to boost my batter. That is an interesting way to put it.
You want to know if you can reverse my chemical procreation blocker?
You baby. I see my reputation precedes me. The question is, what the hell did you do to him? It's like he's an adult or something. He can even have a mature conversation without it degrading into pot shots.
Really?
Unless I take it there. What's your secret?
I don't know. I don't think I did anything. I think it's just on his own initiative. It's all Gil. Yeah, I would say it is. I kinda like this answer though. He's an imposter. I don't know. I think it's funny.
I sneaked into the stasis pods and switched him with another baby.
My boy's in good hands. Okay, you're both off the hook. So glad I got to meet you, Ryder.
Likewise.
Well, that was pretty easy. Okay, so we met Gil's friend, and it wasn't even as awkward as I feared it would be. So, I guess the next piece of business is to meet with Cora somewhere over here at this lake. So I guess I'm going to fast travel to one of these spots and then make my way over to that meeting place.
Did you and Ryder's dad ever chat? Get to know each other?
Sometimes. Not much small talk. He didn't talk small.
He and I had our little routine. I'd say, good morning, and he'd say,
He liked saving people more than socializing with them.
Yeah, I guess that does sound like him. Anyway, the meeting place with Cora is roughly in this direction. I don't think there's anything specific at that place, but we'll find out. Okay, over here, among the bugs. Well, I guess we'll have to kill the bugs first.
This is the place. Ready?
Well, that seems to be it already. Okay, let's have a meeting, Cora.
So where's your mystery project?
Not far. Soil converter. No remnant terraformer, but it makes sandy dirt into something useful. Eventually. Add seeds, some rain, and you've got a garden.
So you want to grow flowers and roses because this is like your hobby or your dream.
That's right. You wanted a garden of your own.
It'll take years. I might not even see it. But that's okay. Asari think in centuries. Lay a foundation, then step away. Let it grow into something you might never expect. Pathfinder training was my foundation. Gave me a whole galaxy of directions I could go. I don't need someone else's plan. Just a good beginning. The first seeds of a garden. One I started with my friend.
So, what do you want to plant? Roses?
What seeds do you have?
Desert flowers and grasses from across the Milky Way. Colors we don't even have names for. When they've prepared the ground, roses someday. Ready? 1, 2.
Okay, that's a nice sentiment. You should do that. Find something else to, you know, engage yourself in. Alright, here we go. Finish this quest. Cora can spend some time gardening here. And yeah, that concludes my business here on Ears, almost anyway. I will take a quick break because I will drive around a bit and I will try to set up a few mining nodes that will mine for vanadium, because I need that for some of my weapons and I'm always short on vanadium, and I believe Ears actually has it. So yeah, I'm going to make a quick break here, and I believe I will go to Jaal after that and meet Jaal's family.
Ever disobeyed an order, Cora?
In my soldier days? No, that's kind of the point.
Is that mechanical? You never thought about it?
Military discipline isn't there to give you something cool to rebel against. In combat, people depend on you being in the place they expect, doing what you're meant to do, or they die.
That doesn't mean you're doing the right thing.
I know.
What about you, Liam? Did you ever disobey an order? I mean, when you were in crisis response? Anyway, it seems like I found some vanadium here, so let's launch one of these mining thingies. And yes, I'm surrounded by creepers, which is slightly creepy. Let me out of here, please. But I think I will try to find at least one more mining node for vanadium, and then I'm going to head back to the Tempest.
Think that's it.
Anyone up for Would You Rather?
Did you just ask, would you rather, would you rather?
That's cold, Cora.
I'm not familiar with that game, I believe. Can you explain it to me?
Hustle was a good scene. People from all over, helping out when it mattered. A lot of right ways to help in a crisis. All we needed was coordination. Not too different from how Ryder runs the team.
It works. Might work differently if we were at war.
Lucky we're not then.
Then how do you call this? I mean, our fight against the cat. This is not a war? This is a weird perspective.
I forwarded your deployment ideas to Outpost leadership. They'll discuss.
Discuss? We need an implementation plan now.
That's not how civilian outposts work. Still not a war, Cora.
I'm trying to keep it that way.
Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure why you think that our ongoing battle against the cat is not a war.
Just have to make their mark.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't really agree with your assessment here. Alright, I am back on the Tempest. I found some more vanadium, so I would say our next stop is going to be Jaal, and we're going to meet Jaal's family, or at least his mother, his true mother. So yeah, let's go. Alright, I have arrived on Haval and apparently I need to go up here. Oh, okay, I'm going to take the shuttle. Let's do that.
Jaal! Jaal! Wait. Is that bad news?
No, the Pathfinder is interested in where I grew up. Ryder, this is my true mother, Sahuna Amadarao.
Nice to meet you. I know Angara liked the hugging.
Jaal's told me how much he admires you.
Really?
He's my favorite. Smart, loyal, kind. A great shot. Writes poetry, sews.
Mother.
I'm late for a resistance meeting. Stay clear.
Your mother's in the resistance?
Yes. And every child is her favorite.
If you say so.
Everyone, this is Ryder.
Hi.
Look who the Karkin dragged in. Welcome back. This is where I spent most of my days growing up. Me, my sister, Cora, our cousin, Etta, and brother, Finn. Then Bavzil, Rolu.
So wonderful to
Hey,
have
Jaal.
you back.
Hey, human.
Jaal, you bring in someone special to meet us.
Wow. Cozy.
We like to live like this.
Gonna give your friends some real food?
Good to see you.
And here's my room. My tiny sanctuary.
Well, I mean, it's home, right? So, doesn't really matter if it basically looks like any other room I've ever been to on this planet.
We have a saying that I like. Home is where the heart is.
I like that. Oh, no. Who put this here?
Schematics? Of...
When I was 7, my aunt stole a Ket weapon for me. So I took it apart to learn.
And that was a Karkin.
Pet Karkin. Alfit. He died. So I also took him apart.
To learn?
Why not? I never show people these things, but I feel like we're family.
Well, yeah, I hope so.
I'm glad Ephra threw you on my ship.
Hey, there's one more thing you might like. Sit there.
Been interesting so far. Nice. You made that?
Long ago. It's not accurate. More of a dream, really. Just one more thing I want to take apart and figure out.
Me too, Jaal. Me too.
Like the entire universe? Okay, well, it's good to have plans. Right, I mean, that was pretty nice. I didn't really get to know many of the family members, such as it is, but it was nice anyway. Alright, I don't think I have any other stuff on this planet, no. Does the cowboy have... well, cowgirl.
Check it out.
Have any new stuff for me? No, it doesn't look like I'm interested in any of that. But you can have some of my junk. There we go. So, I believe I have one task on the Nexus. Because apparently Carrie is in trouble. For whatever reason. Where exactly is it? Maybe it was just a task. Sometimes it's hard to find stuff in here. Yes, Path of a Hero. Speak with Carrie's producer. So, I guess I'm going back to the Nexus and see what's going on there. Alright, we have arrived at the Nexus, and yep, the Solarian Ark has docked as well. And there's one spot missing for the Turian Ark. So let's hope we're going to find her as well. And we get to see all the 3 arcs in all their glory as well.
Hey, Ryder, I've got news about Kerry.
Yep, that's why I'm here.
Hakim, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look stunning for the documentary. There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest.
What?
She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up. Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells. She'd probably love a visit.
Yeah, I most certainly will visit her right away. Is it because I gave all these critical answers in my interviews? I mean, I believe I didn't always pick like the confrontational option. Maybe she was just too critical in general. Let's see what's going on here. So, what's going on here?
Oh, hey Ryder. Hakim said they arrested you over the documentary.
Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard.
Do you want me to break you out?
A crowbar, some gum, a nudge from Sam, and I could get you out.
I'm right here, hero. Trust me, this is safer than exile.
You know, they've had other people in the cells. Rioters, people crying and scared. Me and my truth did that to them.
Why exactly? I mean, did they give you any specific reason why your documentary that isn't actually complete yet, right? Did that?
So you're just going to sit there? This is how your work ends?
What? No. Hell no. Maybe I could use this. Thanks for coming, Ryder. I'll send word if anything changes.
Wait for Kerry's next interview slot. So she's just going to stay in jail and she's going to interview me from jail? That is rather weird. I feel I should talk to 10 about this. However, apparently, the next main mission is in 10's office. So maybe I'm going to skip that for now. Because I don't want to start the next main mission yet. However, since I'm on the Nexus, I feel I can like try to talk to some of the people here, you know, make my tour and see if we have any new dialogue.
We're getting the Solarian Ark settled in now. People keep asking about the Natanis, but it's a big cluster. We'll find them. Just so you know, our intel says the Archon's pissed. I'd warn your team.
Right. Oh, I can ask him about Kerry. Yeah, what exactly happened there?
There's an Asari documentarian in your cells, Kerry Tavessa.
Yes, word came down that her series was frightening people. We can't afford more unrest.
But...
I'm sorry, Ryder, but it was this or exile. At least this way she's safe. Now, anything else?
I don't like this at all, but, no, nothing else for now. Okay, yeah, I suppose that's it.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
But, I mean, shouldn't there be like a trial or something? I don't know. I don't know how this place works. But, yeah, I'm not going to talk to 10 right away because my next main mission is over there, but maybe I want to talk to Kesh. And
I'm worried about this place if the cat
is Drake still pissed at me?
It's all we can do here. You just keep the Pathfinder safe.
No, I didn't want to read that. I want to talk to Drake, which is always a bit complicated.
I only have one.
Nope, he's not talking to me.
Understood.
Not right
I'll send
now.
an engineer to your office as soon as possible. In In the meantime, I sent you some jury rig instructions. Try that, let me know how it works. Best to give my grandfather some space, Pathfinder.
Indeed, indeed, I've noticed that. And you don't sound that happy either, to be honest.
Nothing more for now.
See you later.
Alright, I better leave them be for the time being. Yeah, sure, let's talk to Edison as well, since I'm in the area.
Pathfinder.
Okay, she doesn't have anything. Oh, wait a second. I can ask her about Dr. Kennedy.
Any news about Dr. Kennedy and her trackers?
I have no idea what you're talking about. That isn't discussion for the ops deck. Some topics are for sealed channels only, Pathfinder.
Okay. Sorry, I
Director
asked.
Addison.
Pathfinder.
People are not very forthcoming with information today. Anyway, I will make a tour to the Nexus and see if I can find any new stuff or dialogue or whatever, and I'll bring you back whenever I do.
Pathfinder, I've been hearing more about the Ket. We're lucky they haven't found the station after all this time. I can't imagine what it would have been like to get here without the Nexus waiting.
That's true. That's actually quite a stroke of luck.
Thanks for the talk.
Sure thing. Pathfinder.
Okay, that's
Thanks
all
for
her
the
new
talk.
dialogue.
Sure thing.
The flag of the Teon. That's yours, Nexus.
I see Liam's celebrating our newest outpost.
Things are tense around the pub. But not like that first 14 months, thanks to us. Think they raised the drink prices, though. Bastards.
One villain at a time, Liam.
Priorities, Pathfinder.
You would think they actually make the drinks cheaper, you know, once they're not as hard to get anymore. I need to have a word with you about that.
Hello?
But apparently he doesn't talk to me about it.
Looking good there.
Alright. Oh, who are you? A vengeful Turian.
Hail the woman of the hour.
What did I do?
Word is you killed that traitor, Sloane Kelly. Just wanted to say thanks.
Well, actually, I didn't kill her. I just did not save her, I suppose.
I'm not the one who killed her.
Not how I heard it. Just accept the pat on the back, all right? She got what she deserved.
Well, if you say so. But, I don't know who has been telling you about this. But I certainly didn't kill her like myself. Yeah, Jaal, how are your studies going?
Are you finding enough answers here, or only questions?
So many questions. Lately, I've been looking at vids of Earth. It's a beautiful planet. And your cities look remarkable. London, Singapore, Vancouver. How do you feel now about leaving it behind for this?
Well, still no regrets.
Why look back? I'm living for here and now. In fact, one day I hope we'll build New Vancouver here, more beautiful than ever.
That's a nice thought.
Who knows if those cities are still intact anyway? I mean, 600 years is a long time. And yeah, I don't know, let's see if Vetra has anything new to say.
The Nexus has really come a long way, hasn't it? It's sad not all of us got to see it finally getting somewhere.
Indeed. But yeah, I didn't find any new quest, but a few pieces of dialogue. So I think I make a cut here. I will go back to the Tempest, and in the next episode, we can finally go to one of our new planets. And I suppose I'm going to Aladdin first because I have a bunch of stuff to do on that place. So yeah, as usual, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.